mistakes that you're making in your femininity journey as a woman. A lot of you have different mindsets when it comes to becoming a feminine woman. A lot of you think that femininity is for the weak. A lot of you think that you do not need femininity as a woman. So if you're embracing your femininity, you might still be making some mistakes along the way. Or some of you think that as a feminine woman, you do not have to have a boundary, you do not have to set a boundary because all this does not matter. No, it matters. As a feminine woman, you might be making some of this mistake in your femininity journey, and you need to stop making some of this mistake if you want to truly embrace your femininity. My name is Merit. I'm a dating and a femininity coach. I help you embrace your femininity, and I help you attract someone for dating and for relationship. In case you've not subscribed to me, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into some of the mistakes that you're making. The first mistake you're making in your femininity journey is that you are trying to be perfect. Femininity is not about perfection because we are humans and sometimes we make mistake. It is okay for you to make mistake. It is okay for you to try again because from trying again and learning again, you learn from the experience, you learn some of the things that you did wrong, you learn about some of the things that was not right. So trying to be perfect is as you fighting Mother Earth, right? Fighting nature because you were created into this world as an imperfect human, right? So don't strive for perfection. Do the best that you can do in your femininity journey. It is okay for you not to be perfect. It is okay for you to want to try again. It is okay for you to keep striving to be perfect. Second mistake that you're making in your femininity journey is that you are forcing femininity. You are trying to act like other people, or you're pretending to be other people. So femininity is all about letting it flow. It's letting your authenticity flow. It's letting yourself flow. Instead of trying to pretend with other people, you need to let yourself, your emotion, how you're feeling, what femininity means to you. The truth is that for every woman, femininity means different thing for different women. So when you start trying to force femininity, when you start trying to be like other women, because you don't know how many years, how many days, or what have they've been doing to balance their femininity to achieve what they've done in their femininity journey. So it is important to look at yourself, look at your authenticity, look at who you are. Don't force it. Let your femininity flow. Femininity is all about feeling how you're feeling, embracing your intuition as a woman. For men, they think because they are logic. For we women, we tend to listen to how our feelings are. So let your feelings flow. The fourth mistake you're making in your femininity journey is that you're neglecting your masculine side. I had a lady came to me, she want to embrace her femininity, and she told me, Merit, I don't like my masculine side. I would like to only have, I would only like to become a more feminine woman. So I let her understand that becoming feminine needs balance. You need to be able to balance both your masculine and your feminine side. You need the balance both from your masculine because you need sometimes your masculine in a certain area of your life, and you need your feminine energy in some certain area of your life. So this is the reason why you do not want to neglect your masculine side. You want to keep improving your masculine side, right? As a feminine woman, when it comes to using your masculinity, it's okay for you to use your masculinity. When it comes to using your femininity, it's okay to use your femininity. What you need to know is the balance on how to use your femininity. Fifth mistake you're making in your femininity journey is that you're thinking that femininity, it is all about appearance. This is what I call surface femininity. Surface femininity is you thinking that, oh, femininity is all about appearance. I need to look good. But you're not cultivating some of those traits that you need inside of you to appear to become a more feminine woman, right? So you need to start working on the inside. Instead of you competing with other people, replace it with collaboration. And all these are coming from the inside, or you're emotional intelligent, or expressing yourself, All these little things are coming from the inside. And when you try to say femininity is only about appearance, how will you then connect your inside to the outside of your femininity? So this is the reason why you need to balance both your inside and your outside. Don't be a surface femininity. Surface femininity also happened to me when I was in my femininity journey. I was thinking I have to only look nice, learn how to do makeup, wear colored clothes for me to look and appear feminine. But then your action is going to reveal that you are a masculine man using a feminine appearance, and this is going to affect your relationship. This is going to affect some area of your life. So it's really important for you, when you are working on your femininity, to balance your femininity from the inside. And the mistake that some of you are making is that you're neglecting some aspects instead of going for balance. This mistake you're making in your femininity journey is that you're suppressing your emotion. Stop suppressing your emotion. Your emotion is your feeling, is how you're feeling, is what you're feeling. This is why we call femininity is with the flow, because you're flowing your emotion, you're expressing yourself. And how do you express yourself? You express yourself with the way you talk, and the way you talk is what you're saying. But what about the other areas of your life? Right? Your clothing, the colors you use, your posture, your behavior, your emotion, all these little things are these are non-verbal communication that you are not looking at. So it's really important for you, when you are expressing your femininity, you're setting boundaries as well, because boundaries is important for your emotional well-being, your overall well-being. When you are too kind to people, they are going to take you for granted. So this is the reason why, when it comes to becoming a feminine woman, you want to express yourself instead of suppressing your emotion. And the bad thing about suppressing your emotion is that it's going to turn into passive aggressive communication, because we have four kinds of communication. You know that, right? We have the passive communication, we have the assertive communication, we have the passive communication, aggressive communication, and we have the passive aggressive communication. The passive aggressive communication is when you've been suppressing your emotion for a really very long time, and now you're expressing yourself, and then you just blow up and it becomes a little bit aggressive. So it's really important for you, instead of suppressing how you're feeling, I want you to start expressing yourself. And when you're not expressing yourself, it starts to become unresolved emotional trauma, unresolved emotional issue, unresolved problem in your head. And you're going to be stressed out with it, because you keep suppressing it, you're not thinking about it, you're not talking about it. And these are all something you've gone through. It can be trauma, it can be feeling, it can be, so stop suppressing it and start living, start expressing yourself. And lastly, is for you to start accepting yourself the way you are. Build your confidence instead of always needing validation. So these are the mistakes that you're making. You're always seeking validation, seeking reassurance from people. When you keep seeking validation, seeking reassurance from people without working on yourself, the problem is not coming from these people. They just want to make you feel happy. They just want to make you feel okay. But what you really need is for you to work on yourself, your low self-esteem, your lack of confidence. All these are really important. If you need any help, go in the description below and book a 15 minutes free discovery with me.